Attention, attention. IPOB One Family. This announcement is for those outside of the USA that wish to donate to the Eastern Security Network Fund that is based in the United States. Because of the fees that donators have to pay the bank when sending wires, we recommend that if you're sending less than $250, that you donate through the IPOB USA website. It's fast, simple, and less expensive for you. Go to our website, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. That is www.ipobinusa.org/donate and make your contribution. When it comes to keeping our people safe, every bit counts. After all, the security of our communities is our responsibility. Let's make this happen together.
Justice is coming. Justice is coming. Justice we must this very evening and always going forward. And I will pray in the language of heaven, because Chukwukika Abiyama is in control of all that we have been doing and will continue to do until Biafra is restored and all the suffering indigenous populations in the damnable zoological republic are set free. Chineke na nke pụrụ m ihe niile Chukwukika Abiyama onye na-efe na aja aha nsọ ya mma mgbe niile. Onye ọbụla na ya na-achị eluigwe n'ụwa na-agba akaebe ịhụnanya gị na ebere gị amara gị n'ọmịiko gị ebe ndị gị na-eze ebede ngọzi. Anyị wee na-etoghị agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro, iwe nye anyị ndụ ala nke dị n'uwedo n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-asị na ịja mma niile oto niile dịrị aha nsọ gị. Onye ọ bụ naanị aka ike niile na ọ gbadara aka ya. Anyị wee na-akpọku gị na-asị gị na nke ọma anyị ga-ekele gị, nke ọjọọ ma anyị kelee gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, wee na-eto gị, wee na-asọpụrụ gị n'isi ụmụ gị niile bụ ndị ikwu ndị wee ezu oku mgbe a kpọrọ ha ka ha wee chekwaa ala nsọ gị bụ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na ihe n'ikwere anyị nkwa na o mekataghị ka ndị iro wee were ala nsọ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe. Agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro ma ndị na-agba mgbọgba ebe niile dị iche iche onye nwe m na Chineke nna ihere bụ nke ndị dị etu a n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-eto gị, wee na-asị onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-azọpụta, onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na ọtụtụ na-eja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise ise ise. As I said, this very evening we are going to announce
no matter how powerful you are, God is revealing to you that there is a law, the law of seasons. It has nothing to do with you being good. It has nothing to do with you being bad. It is the law of seasons. And that in every man's life, born again or not, this law is not one you can pray out of your life. It is established. There are many things you may be doing wrong, but just because you have not arrived at a season that will show you how wrong you are, you may think you are right for a long time until seasons change. And there are times you can be doing something very right and look like a fool for many years because the season that shows your wisdom has not yet come. Seasons are powerful. No matter how anointed, no church, no politician, no government, no nation has one season forever. In every man's life there will be this season of fatness and there will be this season of lean cows. What do they mean? The 7 years of plenty represents seasons of ease, seasons of abundance, and seasons of opportunities. What opportunity? Opportunity to know God, opportunity to maximize destiny, opportunity to invest in your life. And then the 7 years of famine represent moments of constraint, moments of inconvenience, moments of scarcity. There are people today who retired as directors, CEOs, and yet they may not be able to raise 100,000 with honor because during their time of glory they did not know that seasons change. There are nations today who did not take advantage of their human capital to invest in the young people during the seasons of power. Most of those young people are now the thieves that cause mayhem in society. The moment you see rainy season comes with a letter from dry season. I am coming. The moment you see dry season comes with a letter from rainy season. I am coming. I give you a few keys. Number one, build capacity, your prayer life, your word life, your time with God. Because you see, There are responsibilities that leadership of all sorts will bring into your life that may not allow you the convenience to do certain things with the liberty you had to do before again. The second thing you do is build quality relationships. Let me ask you an honest question. Is there someone right now, as you're looking at me, is there someone in your life you can honestly call for help no matter what time of the day or night, and they will get up and respond to you? If you don't have such a person, your life is in danger now. I am telling you, woe betides a man who is alone when these seasons come. The third thing you do with these seasons of opportunity, your 7 years, selflessly invest in blessing and transforming as many lives. Every opportunity God gives you, invest in someone. Visionary leaders do not maintain followers. They turn those leaders, those followers, to leaders. And like Dr. Miles will say of blessed memory, they will now turn the leaders into agents of change. Can I tell you this? Do not allow a generation pass without having your investment represented there. The final thing, study and carefully follow those who have maintained relevance through seasons. Every time results are consistent, it means they happen by laws. Consistent results are proof that you have gained mastery. You may not be able to do anything about yesterday, but you can do something about today. You must master the circle of your season, and then the moment you are in a season of greatness, build capacity, build relationships, raise men.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to this live broadcast today, the 29th day of March 2022. And this is live broadcast, live and direct on Voice of Biafra 97.5 FM in Biafra land, live and direct on Enter Biafra Channel 1, live and direct on enterbiafra.org, live and direct on all Enter Biafra platforms, including live, app, and on other social media platforms. Today we have come so that the world may know that Nigeria is now officially at war. And of course, while the corrupt politicians, those who do not know their left from their right, are busy campaigning and shouting 2023. The federal government-sponsored jihadists are on rampage. They have waged the war against Nigeria. You all remember that late Dr. Obadiama Lafia made a very shocking revelation some time ago, leading to his death. It was as a result of the expose he did that they assassinated him. Dr. Obadiama Lafia told you that in 2022, the Fulani and the federal government-sponsored terrorists are going to start civil war. I will tell you, if you think that what is happening today is, Kaduna bombing, railway bombing, Nigeria is now suspending railway from Kaduna to Abuja. If you think that it is just ordinary terrorist attack, you are mistaken. Now, what I want to tell you is that you see the reason why we are 1,000 steps ahead of these people, because today we are prepared. I am here to inform Biafra people, those who never believed in Nnamdi Kanu before, those who never believed in IPOB, those who never believed in Biafra agitators. What we have been doing today, you are going to see the importance of Biafra agitators. Why we are here, why we are shouting every day.
Because if it is not us, by now, what is happening in Kaduna will be a child play. But you know what? We are sealing Biafra territory. Nobody will come and attack us and go free. That is the level we are now. I am telling you authoritatively, no terrorists will enter Biafra land and attack and kill us and go free. As of today, it will never happen. Now, what you see happening in our land is the government themselves using politicians that you called elected politicians. And I am going to tell you and prove to you today that Nigeria breed criminals. All the politicians you see shouting, oh, we are senators, we are this and that, they all have bad history. Criminals. Fraud and forgery is what they are known for. Some of you don't understand how bad and rotten the Nigeria system is, do you? You do not understand that. And I'm going to use one example. I'm going to use one of these politicians to give you an example of how rotten Nigeria is. Today, Soludo is shouting, he wants to fight Biafra. He wants to stop sit at home. He wants to bring military. He wants to do this. He wants to do that. And you'll be wondering, where is Soludo coming from? What is giving Soludo this particular impetus? Some of you don't know. You don't know what is giving Soludo the zeal to come and wage war against Biafra. You don't know. But let me tell you, Soludo don't know how prepared we are. He will bring military to Anambra, to Biafra land, and that will be the beginning of his downfall. In fact, the beginning of his downfall started last Monday. I am telling you, Soludo will turn out to be the worst thing that happened to Biafra people. He's going to be the last governor of Anambra State. Mark my word. Soludo will be the last governor of Anambra State. We know how the British government, through the Catherine Lang, is pushing him. We understand. But let me tell you that today is not 1967. This is 2022, and we are well informed. I want you to look at the screen. When you see the British ambassador to Nigeria called Catherine Lang had a meeting with Soludo. When you look at this meeting, you will be thinking that the meeting have to do with development of Anambra State. When you look at this meeting, you will be thinking that the meeting has to do with how to secure our women and children. When you look at this meeting, you will think that the meeting has to do with how to solve the injustice, the ethnic cleansing, and the genocide in Biafra land. But the answer is no. Catherine Lang have met with Soludo, injected Soludo with the British colonial injection. And then immediately after that, Soludo went overboard. And let me tell you, this is the same British people who don't want to be part of European Union. They left EU, completely left EU. Nobody stopped them. Nobody infringed their right to choose which organization, which union they belong to. They are the one coming to Africa to choose for us. They are the one coming to Africa to tell us where we should belong. Anybody is elected. Once they elect you, Catherine Lang, the representative of the colonial masters, will invite you and, corrupt your head. This is it. excellent meeting between international partners and the new governor of Anambra State at CC Soludo. He set out a clear long-term vision for development of Anambra. Which long-term vision? That is why you see Soludo coming to start. He want to bring military, he want to do this, he want to do that. And look at them. They have injected Soludo with the British colonial injection. And of course, Soludo will be ready to kill anybody in Biafra land, to make sure that the British interest is represented in Anambra State. I want you to know one thing. What is Katrina Lang telling Soludo? Is Katrina Lang giving a visa free? Is Katrina Lang giving Nigeria and Anambra State people visa free to United Kingdom? The answer is no. Now ask yourself, why is it so difficult for the British to give Nigeria British visa free? But our oil is what is powering them. Our natural resources is what is powering the United Kingdom. Our natural resources build the United Kingdom. But today, we are the least country in the world that the British government or the British people respect. I am telling you, Nigeria will go and meet Jesus Christ for Jesus Christ to intervene at the British embassy for them to be given a visa to go to United Kingdom. But our oil is landing, traveling to United Kingdom without visa. Our oil is being exported freely to the United Kingdom. And none of them pay attention to where this oil is coming from. And I want you to understand one thing. You see, war in Ukraine. Ukraine started fighting war. And the British, they open up some kind of system where people will now, accept refugees from Ukraine. Now, I want to ask you a question. Is Ukraine the only country that is at war? Is Ukraine the only country that people are killing their citizens? Is Ukraine the only country that people are running away and escaping from their land? No. But that is what is dominating the whole thing now is racism. Racism. Africa life doesn't matter. What matters is the only European life. And let me tell you, it is very disheartening that the people that are in the controlling the affair of so many government are those who promote racism. They collect our oil, they take our oil, and at the end of the day, when there is a war in our land, they don't accept us. For you to enter Europe, you are going to die in Mediterranean Sea. For you to enter Europe, you are going to go by boat. You will be smuggled. And these are people fleeing from war. But today, in Ukraine, as Ukraine is fighting and the people are dying, British open their arm. Ukraine should come. Some home are taking them. We are taking refugees. Come and let us take you. We are taking you. Nobody is thinking. I want, if you are watching me now, there is a video. There is a video I would want to share to our viewers today. I want to share the video of one of the British lady, a British lady who, who made a video and was pointing out how the British government have demonstrated the highest level of racism. If you have access to that video, I want you to forward that video to me. There is a video of a British lady who was making comment. It's a video, a very short video, and was explaining the issue of Ukraine and how the British government has opened their gate, while other people from other parts of the world will not be allowed to enter United Kingdom, especially when they are living and fleeing persecution. So I need that video. I want people to watch that video. I come across that video yesterday and I can't find it now. So I want that video to, look for it and let us have that video. Very important. Because people need to know. So the question you should be asking yourself is that, they say Soludo has, met with the British ambassador and all that. Thank you very much. We've received it. So we are going to now show you this video because all of you need to watch and understand the point I am trying to make. So now, for those who are telling me, Simon Ekpa, take it easy. Simon Ekpa, this is dangerous. I am telling you that we are ready to lose anything. We are ready to lose everything for Biafra freedom to come. It is no longer, we are no longer mincing word. Is it because we are not, we don't have military jets to be bombarding Nigeria now? I am telling you, if we have military jet, we will be bombarding Nigeria now for our freedom. I am telling you, if we have a missile, we will be bombarding Nigeria now for Biafra freedom. We will be at complete war. So we don't have that yet. We are going to use our mouth and our word to fight it until we get the military jet. Now, I want to tell you, if you are still thinking that what is happening today, the war that they have brought to us, is something you are going to fight cowardly, you are not supposed to be part of this generation. I am telling you, you are not supposed to be part of this generation. And we don't want to see you here. Don't come here and advise Simon Ekpa to be cautious of what he's saying. I don't need your advice. This is the path we've chosen. And because we do not have military jet to defend our land, we do not have all the weapon it takes to defend our land, so we are going to use the word, our own word, our mouth first, before the time comes. But I'm telling you that if we have the military jet today, we are going to use it right away. Because you need to see how these people are killing and burning houses, burning communities. Nobody is talking. So let me show you the fact that we are at war, and this is racism. Racism. I am trying to inform you that as a Nigerian, you are not supposed to struggle for British visa. But do you know how many people are being denied every day from Nigeria? Because these people milk Nigeria dry. They will not allow you to go to United Kingdom unless you have money, unless you prove that you are wealthy in Nigeria before they can give you visa to travel to the United Kingdom. But they live by our oil and they don't want to stay in Europe. They left EU. Any place they don't have anything to benefit from, they cannot be part of them. They left EU because they believe that staying in EU they are not benefiting enough. So they're convinced the population of the of the UK that EU doesn't pay them very well. Rather they are losing. I am telling you, we are going to make history. We are going to make history. Our forefathers fought the British. Are you aware of that? Our forefathers fought the British. How did the British won and took over our land? Because of Sabo, because of people like you, because of the thing you see today happening in this movement. That was the reason the British was able to conquer and took over our land and colonize us. If we're together, you will never have a slave trade. The thing that made the British to overpower us is happening now in Biafra struggle. And that is why Soludo can go to Katrina Lag and they are going to have it. They are not discussing about the killing in Biafra land because that is what they are supporting. They support everything that will suppress the rising of Biafra restoration. They will support everything that is going to kill anybody that is fighting for Biafra. But within them, within their own country, if they want to divide UK today, they will divide it without external intervention. They stay in the United Kingdom and control you. And then oil is going to them. But you can't get visa to travel to the United Kingdom. You can't get visa. For you to get a visa is like you win a lottery. But these people live by your oil. So I want you to listen to a British woman.
Apparently, nearly 100,000 people in the UK have now signed up to taking a Ukrainian refugee. And apparently the idea is you have to have them in your home for a minimum of 6 months, but these refugees or immigrants or however you like to refer to this situation are allowed to work and stuff in the UK. So the benefits of the £350 go to the person taking them in. It's not to sustain the refugee.
Are you hearing that? Hundreds of thousands of British people have signed up to accept Ukrainian refugees coming to the United Kingdom without visa. Without visa. And they will have the right to work. And the family or the person that took anyone will be getting £350. The £350 is not going to the maintenance of the refugee. The money they are going to be paying to the refugee is a different money. Now, I want you to understand that the United Kingdom is not benefiting anything from Ukraine, but they benefit from Nigeria. They benefit from Biafra. They benefit from Africa. So many African countries has been at war. Even those who have demonstrated, that they can speak English, they are ready to study. Demonstration. If you do not have money, you can never get British visa. If you did not convince the consulate that somebody have stolen Nigerian money and is now going to pump that money into your account to go as a student being sponsored by a criminal in Nigeria, you can never go and get a visa to study in the United Kingdom. But the oil is coming from Biafra land. I want you to go and see the statistics. British Embassy, High Commission in Nigeria, had to shut down their visa service, including issuing visa to students from Nigeria because of the war in Ukraine. Why? Because Ukraine are white. They are white people. That is what I say. I have been telling you people that it is racism taken too far. I remember sometimes if you come from Nigeria, you get visa from British Embassy from Nigeria. You can't even be allowed to enter the United Kingdom without undergoing another scrutiny at Heathrow Airport or Gatwick, wherever you are landing. if you are entering the United Kingdom through the Heathrow and you have a Nigeria passport and the visa granted by the British High Commission in Nigeria, you can never be allowed to enter the United Kingdom without undergoing another interview. Not just interview is an understatement. Interrogation. Who are you? Where did you get the visa? What are you coming to United Kingdom to do? The question you have answered back in Nigeria, they subject you to another question and interrogation. It's the worst insult. Nigeria authority are not doing anything about it, but our oil is moving freely. Nobody subject our oil to another scrutiny in the United Kingdom, in the port. Nobody come and check documents so long as the oil is crude. So long as it is money. Billions are living every day from our land. And as they are milking this oil, a lot of people are dying of poverty because of the oil spillage. You see, this is what is paining some of us. These people are evil. And that is why a lot of us here today in Western world, our eyes are open. And we are not scared and afraid of anybody. Because we know their law and we know our right. So tell me, what is the rationale that a Nigerian will undergo a very rigorous process to enter the United Kingdom, and the United Kingdom is depending completely on Nigeria? Their economy is based on Nigeria. The oil of Nigeria is powering the United Kingdom. But we can't have a free visa to the United Kingdom. I don't know whether this is making sense. We can't, not to talk of free visa. Even getting the visa is a problem. Now, after getting the visa to enter the United Kingdom, when you have traveled from Nigeria to the British point of entry, is a problem. I am telling you that every blessed day, Nigerians are being turned back. I remember, the first time I was going to the United Kingdom. I have to, when I get to the Heathrow Airport, they were delaying me. I sat down there, so I was just operating my laptop. They will be looking at me. Look at this small boy from Nigeria carrying a laptop. The man go up and come down, go up and come down. I was like, are you going to subject me to another interrogation after successfully landing in this particular country? So what I'm telling you is what I experienced by myself. It is not a story from somebody else. The immigration officer, he went up, he went down, he went up, he went down, until I told him to, I told him something. I asked him to go and check something. And then he went and checked that thing. And then he came back. I said, Simon, this way, sorry. And that was as small as I was then, many years ago. I experienced the same thing I'm telling you now. It is not a story from a different person. And then I look at these people, I say, you see, I will come back. I will come back. What I want to do is still in my mind. I said, I will come back. Even as I came back, I still came back. I came back until I was shouting at the Heathrow. You are telling me to bring my passport? My passport for what? You see, sometimes what you don't know is bigger than you. These people are just demonic. I want you to listen to this woman. I'm not saying it by myself. Listen to her. A moment.
So apparently,
I want everyone to listen.
nearly 100,000 people in the UK have now signed up to take in a Ukrainian refugee. And apparently the idea is you have to have them in your home for a minimum of 6 months, but these refugees or immigrants, or however you like to refer to the situation, are allowed to work and stuff in the UK. So the benefits of the £350 go to the person taking them in. It's not to sustain the refugee. 100,000 from a country who historically hate immigration. I ask you, how many of them 100,000 people that signed up for this scheme?
Did you hear that? She said that British people, 100,000 British people have signed up to receive Ukrainians coming to the United Kingdom. And what she is wondering here is that how can the British people who historically hate immigrant, you know, that the British people historically they hate immigrant, how can they turn around and start taking immigrant up to hundreds of thousands of them? That this is not, is not adding up. That historically British hate immigrant, and with the experience, or as those who are Nigerians using Nigeria passport, with the experience you are having at the Heathrow Airport, you don't need anybody to tell you that they have history of immigrant. Even though that the UK is full of immigrants and all that, they are not friendly. They are milking you. So how come all of a sudden they are now accepting hundreds of thousands of immigrants from Ukraine? Now I want you to listen to her.
Would do it if the refugees were coming from Syria, Iraq, Somalia, anywhere where there are brown people. Think about it. And think about our government, especially the Tory party, historically well against immigration. Why are they suddenly doing a full U-turn and opening our borders to the Ukrainians? There is a bigger agenda here. And if you're not waking up to that and asking fucking questions, you are an idiot at this point. The fact of the matter is, the media and the government are trying to train your brain. They are trying to condition you and socialise you into viewing our black brothers and sisters as lesser beings. They are trying to make them below you. The fact that they're
She said that the media are trying to make black people lesser human being. She said that the agenda of what you see happening now, when the British open their border and their arms to receive white Ukrainians that are fleeing from war, is to prove that black people are lesser human beings. That is why they can take you without you drowning at the Mediterranean Sea. That is why nobody can take you without you dying in Libya. That is why nobody can take you without being smuggled. And you come and start shouting and prove yourself that you are at war. When in Biafra land, they are killing our people every day. If you come here to apply for asylum or international protection, that the military are killing you because you are a Biafran. They tell you to prove beyond God. Tell us how you are being killed in Biafra. But evidences are there on social media. The news is not, the mainstream media are not carrying it. So even we are shouting every day, there are people, and the evidences of people killed in Biafra land in the old Eastern region is coming out every blessed day. But when you come, if you go to United Kingdom to seek asylum, Catherine Lang knows that Anambra is at war. She will not write to the government, to the homeland, in the United Kingdom that, yes, Nigeria is fighting. Catherine Lang knows that the jihadist people they are sponsoring and supporting are now at war against the entire indigenous people in Nigeria. Go to United Kingdom and seek asylum as a Nigeria. They tell you Nigeria is not a crisis zone. I am telling you because I am an immigration lawyer. So why would they now be telling you that, oh, we are into human rights, we protect your right to this, your right to that, and they are now practicing the highest level of racism? If you come from Africa, you have to prove that you are being killed. How can you prove that you are being killed? Are you not hearing it? Those of them have embassies in Nigeria. Catherine Lang is inviting Soludo. Didn't she know that in Anambra State, they are burning houses and killing our women and children? Now, go to United Kingdom now as a Biafran and seek asylum and know whether you are going to get it. You can never be granted asylum. They are going to tell you that Nigeria is not in crisis zone. I am telling you the fact. And they say, okay, we are going to handle your case individually. Some of them will tell you, if you are being killed in Biafra land, go to Abuja. Nigeria is big. If you are being killed in Abuja, go to Lagos. Nigeria is big. If they want to kill you in Lagos, go to Abeokuta. Then Nigeria is good. If they want to kill you in Abeokuta, go to Ibadan. That you can save there. These are the things they tell people that are seeking asylum as Nigerians. Now, how visible is that? That if they want to kill you from Biafra land, you go to Lagos. Who are you going to stay with in Lagos? Does the Nigerian government have a provision for people fleeing from their home? There is no provision. I am telling you, in the government of Benue State, the government came there. The vice president, which I'm going to play now, the vice president came there. We are going to give you 10 billion to run IDP camp in Benue State. They are giving money. They are giving money. They are not even giving. They are promising to give money for IDP camp. They have not done that. But they gave $1 million. Or not even 1 million, $1 billion. $1 billion, if I'm not mistaken, to Afghanistan. Is it $1 million? Either $1 million, $1 billion, whichever way. To Afghanistan, to Taliban. But Governor Autumn is here crying that Osibanjo came, $1 million, thank you. They gave $1 million to Afghanistan. Osibanjo came to our this thing and they promised us that they are going to bring 10 billion. We have not seen any money from now till then. No money has come. But the government are sponsoring the foreign terrorists called Taliban. They sent $1 million to them. You see, you people don't. Every day you open your mouth and say you want to be Nigeria. I want you to listen to this woman before I go into my complete analysis today. I'm going to play from the beginning, uninterrupted.
So apparently, nearly 100,000 people in the UK have now signed up to taking a Ukrainian refugee. And apparently the idea is you have to have them in your home for a minimum of 6 months, but these refugees or immigrants, or however you like to refer to this situation, are allowed to work and stuff in the UK. So the benefits of the £350 go to the person taking them in. It's not to sustain the refugee. 100,000 from a country who historically hate immigration. I ask you, how many of them 100,000 people that signed up for this scheme would do it if the refugees were coming from Syria, Iraq, Somalia, anywhere where there are brown people? Think about it. And think about our government, especially the Tory party, historically went against immigration. Why are they suddenly doing a full U-turn and opening our borders to the Ukrainians. There is a bigger agenda here. And if you're not waking up to that and asking fucking questions, you are an idiot at this point. The fact of the matter is, the media and the government are trying to train your brain. They are trying to condition you and socialise you into viewing our black brothers and sisters as lesser beings. They are trying to make them below you. The fact that they're turning around on their immigration stance to let predominantly white Ukrainians into the country, but would never have done this for any other race that are fleeing from war, tells me everything I need to know. And the fact that the people in the UK and probably other countries can't see that fucking worries me. That goes to show how programmed people are. This country is racist. At this point, I'll stand by what I said in my previous video, which has had like over 3,000 shares at this point, because that many people resonated with what I said. If you have turned around on your stance about immigration and opening our borders, you're a fucking racist. You're only doing it because Ukrainians are predominantly white people. You didn't give a shit when it was Afghan people or people from Palestine or Syria and all these other countries that are still in war, still fleeing, sending their children to die in boats, drowning because we won't let them in. If we've managed to do this U-turn for white people, we need to do this U-turn for people of colour too. Write to your government, write to your MPs, make a video, speak up about it. We need to do something about this because this is fucking systemic racism at work.
Now, the difference here is that our own is even the worst, because we are not just fleeing and going to the United Kingdom because we want to go. Our natural resources is being used to run the United Kingdom. Still, they can never help us. That is the worst part of it. The worst part of it. You see, thank you very much, Cynthia Naje, for your super chat. We appreciate you. And Chigozie Onyemelukwe, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. You see, what we are saying is that what has been happening and will continue to happen probably will tell you that we are going to do everything to leave Nigeria. You've just listened to today. You see that the terrorist Fulani, the jihadist Fulani, are killing everybody, bombing the train station, killing this and killing that. But remember what our leader said. I want you to listen to this. One moment. They tell you, we are looking for presidency. We are going to conduct election. We are going to do this. We are going to do that. I do not know where you want to conduct election. This generation have risen up against the entity. We have risen up against the entity called Nigeria. Pumper play. I want to inform the politicians that we are ready to lose everything to get Biafra. I am telling you. If you think that what we are doing now is a child play, I want this message to go to all the corrupt politicians in the southeast and the south. Let it go to all politicians in the southeast, south, which comprises Biafra. Do you know that today the man they call Wike or Wike, because he say he's not an Igbo, Wike is now picking up form to run as a president of Nigeria, to become president of Nigeria under a political party called PDP. And Do you know that the people that are called Igbo people, who by virtue of right and everything, if Nigeria, supposed to be a country, should be the one to become the president, which they will never be. Do you know that, that same thing that I told you about how the British were able to conquer us because of people who were responsible to sell our own people and weaken the warriors of our land and allow British to take over our land. The thing is happening today. The same thing our leader lamented, they did to Ekweme, they did to this, they did to that. That same thing is happening today. Wike has empowered a man called Samuel Anyanwu, Senator Samuel Anyanwu. All of you know Senator Samuel Anyanwu from Imo State. I am going to tell you a story. That man called Senator Samuel Anyanwu, do you know that Wike has empowered him and he is going to fight his own brothers if the election or if the campaign of who is going to be the PDP flag bearer start? Senator Samuel Anyanwu, aka Sam Daddy. They call him Sam Daddy. From Ikeduru. Do you know that he is now going to work for Wike, who killed people in Obigbo? Are you aware of that? You don't know. And let me tell you, if you know that man called Samuel Iwanyanwu, Sam Dede, Sam Daddy, if you know him, tell him that we know his history. We know how he went to University of Port Harcourt, part-time program. He never attended the school. Tell him that today we are beginning to bring him out. Senator Samuel Iwanyanwu never attended school in Port Harcourt, in the University of Port Harcourt. He was admitted into part-time program, and somebody wrote exam for him. He cannot pass exam in school. And if he come and debunk what I'm saying, I will make the public the person who wrote exam for him. But today, he has, all of them are now ruling Nigeria. You can imagine somebody who cannot write exam in school. You can imagine somebody who went to University of Port Harcourt. He never attended class one day. Somebody was paid to write exam for Samuel Iwanyanwu. Tell him I am making this public for the very first time. And if he deny it, I will bring the person who wrote exam for him. Today, they are the one running Nigeria. They are the one who, coming to tell you who is going to be governor, they are the one making decision for you in Igbo land. These are the leaders. Criminals. These are the leaders. Illiterate. That is why some things will be, when they go to National Assembly, they will be sitting there because they didn't write exam in school. They can't reason by themselves. Somebody is writing exam for them. Somebody is writing speech for them. When they go, they cannot reason by themselves. So Samuel Iwanyanwu was planted by Wike. Let me tell you the history today, because you know why I'm doing this. Why? You see, that's why you see the Biafra this agitation for Biafra has entered a different level. And anybody, so that when you are talking in the public, this man called Samuel Iwanyanwu today is now the PDP National Secretary. Now ask me, how can somebody who did not write exam in school become a national secretary? What is he going to write? Not Iwu Anyanwụ, Nwa Anyanwụ, Samuel Anyanwụ. So somebody who did, and if he said that he wrote exam in University of Port Harcourt, I will bring the person who wrote that exam for him, because he never did. Today, this person has become chairman of his local government. He has served at the House of Assembly. He has become senator. He served as chairman of his local government for 8 good years, sponsored by Wike. He didn't end there. After that, he served as a member of the House of Assembly for 8 good years as an errand boy to Wike. He didn't end there. Wike sponsored him. He becomes senator for 4 years. For 4 years. And there is nothing to show for it. Today, that particular person called Sam Dede has become National Secretary of PDP. I am telling you, Nigeria is gone. These are the people that you are telling us, yeah, you are not respecting elders. How can we respect criminals? You are not respecting, you see them, they parade themselves as the leaders. If you talk, they say, what is your leader saying? What is your leader saying? Your leader that is parading forged result and certificate. Fraud. Fraudulent certificate and school. And of course, the university will accept somebody to come and write exam for him. This is why sometimes these people think that I am telling them this time around, because I have the file of all of you. It is the one I open. I will tell you. I know the other day I was mentioning, I posted about the one they called the Onaga. A lot of people were, how can they have a child, says 27-year-old child and all that. And the next Sunday, he did not come to church. Now, let me tell you, I don't want to talk about this thing. A lot of people say it is a blackmail. They even, after a few days, they release press statement. They say the attention has been drawn to Simon Ekpa's claim that Bishop Onaga have 27-year-old child, son, and blah, 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 that it is a lie, it is a... And you are not asking yourself, why did it take them so long to come and debunk it? Let me tell you the story. Why they have summoned the courage to debunk it. Bishop Onaga is not taking care of the family of the boy, the mother. And that was the reason why the woman decided to come out. He refused to take care of them as agreed. So the woman said they are going to come and invent the church. I am telling you the fact. So Onaga, after my exposition, decided to go underground. Probably have now sorted out and meet the requirement that the woman demanded. He met the requirement because the only reason why the woman came out was because Onaga refused to take care of them as agreed. And God knows what I am saying. But let me tell you, you see, God knows what I'm saying to you today. So immediately I posted it. Onaga and the they went to work and started working to make sure that everything, who knows how they have settled. So the woman if she's happy now, that's okay. And after that, after many days, the next Sunday, Onaga did not come to church. And nobody is asking him question. Why did he not come to church? They asked him, why did he not come to church? He said he was not feeling well. Because the family of this woman was to invent the church the next day. Onaga ran away. He didn't come to church. So they have finally settled now. And then, let me tell you, there is a way God, does his own thing. They have finally settled the family and settled the woman. And all of a sudden, they came out with a statement to debunk it. They say their attention has been caught. After how many days your attention has been caught, you did not debunk it the next minute. You see, we have the file of everybody, but let me keep it here. Because when God is going to expose him, he's coming. Let him, and they say because Onaga has been critical against Biafra sit at home, Onaga has been doing so, we are blackmailing him. I look at them and I laugh. Because what they don't know is bigger than them. Onaga himself will be wondering, how did I know these things? I am telling him now and the people that don't know the story. The story is that the woman came out only because Onaga did not take care of the family, as agreed. So now, if you did not hear from them again, it means that they have now, both of them have now mutual understanding. Again, Odi, thank you for your super chat. We appreciate you. Ride on the Red Dragon ESN, the choosing deputy. Biafran land by Elohim. Thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. So, but let us leave it there. He can enjoy the backyard settlement. Thank you very much. He can enjoy the backyard settlement, but God's time is coming. God's time is coming. When that settlement will no longer hold, I will be here to remind you. Go and mark today's date. I'm just telling you now, why you see the debunk it after many days of that post, I will be here. Let him continue to fight Biafra. Let him continue to preach that no sit at home. Let him continue. God is going to be the one that will expose him very soon. But let me tell you, I will be here. Everybody then will hear it. The next time this information is coming out, nobody. So let them, enjoy the backyard settlement and the family. At least God, the woman will be happy that, as a result of our actions and all that, Onaga went to work and now they can settle very well. But any day, when God wants to expose them, it is, he's going to expose them very, very soon. Now, like I was saying, what brought this Onaga thing is that I am telling Anyanwu today that we have the file of everybody. I want you to get this into your score that this man, they made the secretary of PDP today some of this Almajiri illiterate here, they will come and say, Simon Ekpa, you are gone, you are gone. But they are still watching Simon Ekpa. I don't understand how many months are you going to wait for Simon Ekpa to gone? Every day, Simon Ekpa, you are gone. Every blessed day, Simon Ekpa, you are gone. Simon Ekpa is still waxing stronger. I told you that I will be the last thing that you will push around. Every day they will come. Simon Ekpa is gone. You are gone. You are gone. And Simon Ekpa is still here. All right. Look at this man. This man called Anyanwu. They nominated him last year. Wike nominated him last year to fight against Nnamdi. You see, why I'm doing this is for you to understand how they use your own brother, your own sister to fight you. Just like the one, just like with the person I blocked now. Okay? If you look at this, you will understand. Last year, October 2021, why we nominated Senator Anyanwu for National Secretary, Southeast PDP. Now, that was when he was nominated. Today, he has become the National Secretary of PDP. Okay? He has become the National Secretary of PDP. This is a man who did not write exam at Uniport. The certificate he paraded now is from the University of Port Harcourt. Part-time study. And somebody wrote the exam for him. And he has succeeded in, milking the system for complete 20 years. For complete 20 years, this man, in fact, I want you people to send me a video of our brother from the Greek, because people need to watch that video. There is a video of our brother, the origin of 70-year-old man. I saw the video posted. Who posted that video? I have seen the video. Somebody posted that video of the origin of 70-year-old man. That video is very relevant today. So I want you, if you have come across that video on Facebook, I saw it on Facebook, please send it to me. People need to, that video is going to be very relevant in this exposition we are doing today. I watched the video and it made sense. Who posted that video? The origin, the person said, I finally found the original video of the 70-year-old man. Please, I want people to send it to me. That video is very relevant in what we are doing this evening. So that we are going to play the origin of that 70-year-old man. Please, I need to have it, please. Very important. Very important. Very, very important. Very important. I need that video because it is, it goes with what we are doing today. So, I want you to understand that the man who called Samuel Anyanwu was, right, I think we have it. Let me see. Let me see. We should have the video now. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the video. We just received video now. So, but I'm going to play the video, very soon. Now, the reason why we need that video, is that the video, that was when the guy was very sensible, making some sense. So that video is, we need it now. Now, I want you to understand that what our leader said, which I'm going to play to you now, I want you to listen.
The same way they used Okadibo to rubbish Zeke. I remember Okadibo in MPN calling Zeke a mosquito, or the rant of a mosquito, or whatever. The same people killed Chuba Okadibo.
Are you hearing that?
A very brilliant mind, once again.
Are you hearing that?
More recently, they now use the same criminals, now clamoring for Igbo presidency. You see them, Igbo presidency, Igbo presidency. You think they have something upstairs? They have nothing upstairs.
Nothing. Nothing.
Yes, you want Igbo presidency? Oh,
nothing upstairs. How can they have something upstairs? These people that cannot write exam in University of Port Harcourt, how can they have something upstairs? And today, that thing they did to Okadibo is what they are planning to do P2B. I am telling you. Today, this man called Samu Anyanwu saw the way Wike slaughtered Ndi Igbo in River State. In Obibo. Wike killed our people in Obibo. But today, Wike have implanted or planted this man called Anyanwu. This man called Anyanwu to now betray the entire Ndi Igbo. This is Wike that was telling you how he is not an Igbo man. Today, Wike, say he want to take the power by force. He said that power is taken. He want to take the power by force. And for that reason, he planted Anyanwu that did not go to school for one day. He made him the national secretary. He made him the national secretary of PDP. And the only job is to make sure that they fight against P2B and every other person that will be coming out from Igbo land. I am telling you the fact. The same thing our leader was lamenting here.
You want to go presidency? Oh, maybe even more, but you want to go presidency? Yes. Now let me ask you a question. When Ekwueme came out to contest in 1999 Igbo presidency, what did you do in Jos or Jos Okala? You betrayed Ekwueme. You voted for Obasanjo. Jos PDP convention in 1999.
You see, the same thing they are doing today. Already, they are already planning against their own. And the Wike who killed Ndi Igbo, because he say he is not only Igbo, is the one now, a man from Ikeduru in Imo State, is warming up to crush everybody. This man you are looking at now have served as a local government chairman for 8 years. He did nothing. He has served at the House of Assembly for 8 years. That is 16 years. He did nothing. He has served as a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for 4 years. He did nothing. There is nothing to show for it. When his people was asking him, why did you not bring constituency project to Ikeduru and all that? Do you know what he told his people? He said to them that, Abuja shikorike, una amahokwe hayi na aga through na Abuja shirike. A man who went to Abuja as a senator to represent his people. He came back, they were asking him, where is our constituency project? What are you doing? He was having a town home. He told the people of his constituents that Abuja sirike. These are the men. This man, how many times are they going to tell you that Nigeria is not for you? This man, that is where we are going to bring the man from the Greek. This man, how many times are they going to tell you that Nigeria is not for you? I want everybody to listen to the origin of this 70-year-old man. He was actually addressing Charlie Boy. Where is Charlie Boy today? I want everybody to watch.
The world can be something else. All the thieves, it's only the Zeni that is now a thief. The Zeni this billion, the Zeni that billion. People wrote laws and appropriated the resources of the job people and gave it. Danjuma was given a field. Does Danjuma know the way to that place where he was given a field? He sold part of it for $500 million US.
far part of it. That is not corruption.
Okay.
The one you look man has his field, is dead, his children are enjoying. They are eating and eating and eating and getting fat. Some people like designing are very stupid and very foolish. When we go to them, they tell us, you have to have capacity. So, our people are only qualified to guide pipelines.
You see?
They are only qualified to guide pipelines.
Are you hearing that?
The journey will give OML to people who are older than, people who have more capacity than, people who have more stake than. Look at it now. All of them have left her. She's left famished, hungry, sick on a wet beach. There is nothing to show for it. There is no single injured person among the people that she gave this money to from her own dollar. No single injured person. What is the Zionist name? They are not calling their brothers who stole the money that they claim she used to steal the money, that bought the yachts, that built the houses, that are having the foreclosure in the United States, that are having all this. Nobody.
We are going to ask you to take your time, just few minutes, and hit the like so that the notification will go to others that are using YouTube, that we are live. So if you have not hit the like button, please take just few seconds and hit the like button so that I don't know how many thousand, whether 2,000 or 1,000 something people have liked this video. So if you have not done that, especially those watching from YouTube, we have 3,007 people on YouTube now. If you have not done that, please, we ask you to use a few minutes and a few seconds and just click the like button so that other people will get the notification. Thank you very much. And Chinedu Marvelous, thank you for reminding me to announce this. Thank you. Right, we continue.
It is the time we must learn the lesson. You know, one of my cousins like that, his name is Nnamdi Chidiadi. This man, what did he go to? Rich watch and cup of tea, oh, funny people. Rich watch and cup of tea. He went to prison. Today, he's gallivanting, he's shouting, Buhari, Buhari, Buhari. Oh, Muno too much. Oh, Muno too much. Tam David Chidiadi. You went to prison for wristwatch and cup of tea. You still dey follow Gambari for yard. That's how we have. When the issue of Biafra came, Charlie Boy said it's not the support of Biafra, we are rascal, we are this. 70 years old man. Then Tiagasa, he fell, he fainted, he passed out. He passed out. 70 years old man. But when their people came, police with horses, with everything, patrol vehicle, were escorting them. And they were dancing and singing and abusing Charlie Boy. But this Charlie Boy said, Charlie Boy, now you are too much. You be mumu. You think say they wise. You are a mumu man. You are a mumu man. And then throw the tear gas. It's for something way bad for this shit. We just pray. They say, oh, mumu done too much, mumu done too much. You be mumu, you call other people mumu. They never show you say you be mumu. Nigeria is not for the Kanu. Nigeria is not for Charlie Boy.
Nigeria is not for Goodluck Jonathan. Nigeria is not for Alhaji Mujahid Okwasarala. It's not for us. The earlier we realize this, the earlier every one of us realizes, the better it will be for us. That Nigeria is not for us. How many times would they tell you before you know that Nigeria is not for you? Huh? Charlie boy, Goodluck Jonathan. He want to be America, we know. Who is America? Don't be small North Korea, they knock America here, knock America there. What America don't do, America will know. Instead of you to do something for people, they build a military school with our money. Instead of you, they go to Zimbabwe, they go to this place. Now, even road to go to work another day. You want to please others and displease others and displease yourself. And they never leave. They are left behind.
They have left you.
This is why some of us, they call us tribalists, they call us tribal jingoists, they call us tribal juggernauts, they call us racists, they call us all sort of Mikute. God don't make mistake when he created me John man. He did not make any mistake. Now God can make me John man. If God don't want me to be John man, he will make me another thing. So he don't make me. So you are trying to do see. You are trying to please everybody like this. You good. Good luck, Jonathan. Who won't please? The people who please wait. Where the people where power pack all the money go. No need the Jani 90. No need Pablo 90. No need Kizikuku 90. No need Patience 90. With no other person. Even when court so maybe not till them say them the chief. When court say Patience not till them say chief. All of them, even if they are caught up, no. Because the earlier you learn to be who you are, the better it will be for you. Man knows thyself. You don't know yourself. The Zion did not know herself. Olubibi did not know himself. Charlie Boy did not know himself. Somebody had been away for 94 days. Post-president. This photo president. Nigeria president now photo. Everybody go snap photo with that. Say what president snap photo with the picture of Kanu. Hey, snap photo with the Ronald Chance. Hey, snap photo with this one. Now president now photo now vote. Your president is now a picture. Photo. Not be juju be that. Not be when our father died for Jordan with a car for them. Keep them for house, they pour and bishop. You lose friend and prayer and say, Mama, Buhari boy, you lose friend, Buhari prayer. Oh, no, that. No. She don't want Ari, Furu, Siteme, Silakwa. And I remember, we have to rise up. We have to know who we are. The only thing that can guarantee our freedom is the independence of Biafra. There's no two ways about it. Good luck if you like to pretend. The only security for you is independence. The same if you like pretend, the only security for you is independence. Charlie Boy pretend the only independence for you, the only freedom, the only liberty. Peace for you is the independence of Biafra. We are capable of achieving independence of Biafra. They are not stronger than us. Here, that is the only basis for existence as a people. The independence of Biafra. The Ghana, sorry. May God not allow them to kill you. Even though you don't give us. We see no saying our daughter. But to go somewhere the day you learn. Well, there's an opportunity to come for you, but once, and so when we saw them. So be it first, be Igbo first, be Biafra first.
All right. You see, I just wanted to allow that particular video to roll so that people will understand what we are talking about, because this video has become very relevant today. And of course, if you understand, or if you listen to this video, you will know that it touches it touches most of the things that we are discussing today. It touches most of the things we are discussing today. We need to refresh. A moment. All right, you're welcome back. This man, I want you to understand what is going on today, that the accusation against Biafra people. Today, the Department of State, has released a very frivolous statement that the man they call Buhari was compelled by the DSS not to go to watch the match because IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, want to attack him. Can you people believe that? Can you people believe that the DSS, according to them, releases statement that he must not go to the stadium that IPOB want to attack him? Can you imagine the level of conspiracy and blackmail? But it is not IPOB that is killing people, burning and bombing the railway and the railway station. Yesterday and today, we have seen and witnessed the bombardment of the Fulani sponsored by the federal government, bombing railway, invading airport in Kaduna. But DSS come today to say that the president should not go, that IPOB want to attack him in the stadium. I want to bring the intel for people to see. The fear of Biafra. The fear of Biafra is real. The fear of Biafra is real. But you know that it is, of course, everybody knows that it is just blackmailing and propaganda against Biafra people. This DSS did not warn the people that are following and taking train to Kaduna about possible bombardment, including the one they bombed yesterday and the one they bombed today. This DSS did not inform Nigerians that want to bomb train. They didn't inform them because those kind of intelligent, they don't get it. Now, look at what intelligent the DSS is sharing. Intelligence available to the service indicate imminent attack on MKO Abiola National Stadium, Abuja, by members of proscribed Indigenous People of Biafra using prime improvised explosive device. On 29th March 2022, the attack was hatched to target the return World Cup qualifiers match between Nigeria and Ghana, aimed at causing maximum casualties and embarrassment to the government, thereby drawing local and international attention to the secessionist agenda of the dissident group. 2. In view of the foregoing, coupled with the planned attendance of President Muhammad Buhari and other important dignitaries to honor the national team, there is the need for adequate deployment of counter-security measures before and during the slotted march, with a view to preventing, detecting, and neutralizing the threat. The foregoing is forward for your kind information and necessary action, please. Can you imagine the evil and impunity of the Department of State? That IPOB is now in Abuja to attack Buhari. They left the people that the Nigerian government are funding and sponsoring to kill Nigerians for the jihad. They left Fulani that are bombing train. They left Fulani that invaded the airport in broad daylight, unattacked and unattended to. They left those intels and they are now propagating or very unreasonable and very frivolous information as intel against IPOB, against Biafra people. This is the Nigeria we are talking about. Nigeria is not for you. They are going to cook all manner of. You can imagine a Biafra coming to Abuja to attack president. Chai, Jesus Christ! You have these people never released any intel alleging that Fulani was coming to bomb train station. They never alleged that the Fulani is coming to bomb airport. Today, who paid the biggest price in the bombing of when the Fulani bombed the train? Biafrans. Our best died. Our doctors died. So anytime when they say, who did they kill? The one that is who did they kill there? The one that one of the only name that apart from every other person from the southern Nigeria, they are all important. But who is important in the train from the northern Nigeria? Who else? The only important person from the northern Nigeria that died in that train, the only important person that died in that train was the man who they say a popular supporter of Buhari. A popular supporter. That is his class and the title. A popular supporter of Buhari was killed by bandit. I don't know. Do you see any northern doctor dying there? No. Another person there that is missing is somebody they say is a finance whatever, who is probably who made name by stealing money from Nigeria and corruption. So I want you to let us listen to what these people want to do. They are now planning against Ndibo. And these are the people who say they want to get Biafra, they want to be Nigeria, they want to fight 2023 presidency and all that. We are putting to them that no election, Nigeria can no longer conduct election in Biafra land. I am telling you the fact. If we never achieve anything, if we don't achieve anything in this struggle, this is what we are going to achieve. If we don't, let us say we have not achieved anything. We agree. But what we are promising Biafrans that we are going to achieve is no election in Biafra territory. I am telling you. We are going to put every mechanism in place. So those of you that are shouting and gallivanting today that election is coming, this and that, you are gallivanting that election is coming, you are gallivanting that you are going to vote Wike or whatever. We are telling you now, you are wasting your time. Not now. And let me tell you today, Biafra people are ready to lose everything for our freedom. You don't even know how, people don't even know what is going on. Do you know what is freedom? We are ready to lose everything for freedom. Because we know when the freedom of Biafra comes, believe me, there is nothing that you have now in Nigeria that, that is equal to your freedom and what Biafra will become. Is it Nigeria that if you build a hotel, the hotel is not secured? Is it in Nigeria that when you have an aeroplane, you go to Germany to insure it? You go to European Union, Western world to insure your aeroplane that you are using for business in Nigeria? What kind of life is that? Is it Nigeria that everybody is shouting? Now let me tell you. You see, we are ready to lose everything for Biafra to come. And I'm telling you now. I am telling you the mind of everybody. The mind of everybody in Biafra land. We have the mandate of Biafra people, and we speak for Biafra people. And those who think that they are the one representing, you are representing Nigeria. You are representing Nigeria. You don't represent Biafra people. Those political leaders, from the eastern region, you don't represent, you don't have mandate of Biafrans. We speak for Biafra people. We have the mandate. And that is why we are going to use Soludo to give example. Forget this thing that is happening in Imo State. Imo State this, Imo State that. We're going to use Soludo to give example. Let him continue to toil the part of Fulani. Look at the kind of national whatever election or the APC National Convention. This is where they are going to elect somebody that will rule you in Nigeria. Look at how the process of electing somebody. Look at it. Look at it. Criminals. I think we'll have issue with that. One moment. Criminals. Of a ruling party. National Convention of a ruling party. national convention of a ruling party. And after they undergo this particular shameful exercise, they will come out. Somebody will come and wear agbada and then tell you, oh, that he is now a leader. And you will be clapping for them. You will be telling them that elected leader is coming. A leader that was chosen, through a process like this. That is why Nigeria is not for you. It didn't end there. The same thing that you are going to see in PDP. I want you to listen to this one, who is now, who is now working tirelessly to fight the Igbo people. What they want to do is to, because he said he is not an Igbo, he said he is not an Igbo man. Everybody, had him when he was killing the Igbos in Obi Igbo. That is not an Igbo man. Today, the Nigeria project is that he also said the power is not given, which means Nigeria doesn't give you power. Nigerians doesn't give you power. You take power from Nigerians. That is exactly what you saw from the APC National Convention. All these people are doing it in their own ways. In APC National Convention, they are killing themselves, snatching ballot box, and that is exactly what Wike is saying here. Taking the power by force. In the APC National Convention, the person that the thug and criminals were working for is taking the power. Take it. Okay? That is what Wike say he is going to take it. So, if Nigeria continues to be a country in 2023, Wike say he is going to take it. So taking the power means that he is going to make sure that when the ballot box go to, he will take it. So the APC National Convention, somebody that this particular talk we're working for is taking the power by force. And now, listen to Wike.
For you to remove this APC from power, see, my mother told me, when a madman flocks you, don't run. If you run, the madman will pursue you. If you flog you, take stick back, flog the madman. That time the man will, this is very painful. Then the madman will start running. This APC, they require people too, who tells them enough is enough. And I'm that person that can tell them enough is enough. We must take this power. Power, they know the dashable. Do you dash power? Power is what? Taking. I'm ready to take it for PDP. Okay. And I will take it.
Are you hearing it?
No, if you are on the election, they know the dash power.
Okay.
Then they take power.
Now, what he's saying here is what you saw in the APC National Convention. Taking the power.
I've come out. I'm going to take this power.
That is what they do in Nigeria.
Back to PDP. By the grace of God. God has given us what it is. And that's why God is making APC to make mistake every day. That is how you know God is with you.
Okay.
So I'm begging all of you here. Adamoro, Suswan, Senator, spoke well. Members, chairman, don't go and sell your vote. Don't go and sell your vote. Give me.
Are you hearing that?
Because I'm the only one that can have the capacity. APC people, when they hold meeting, they say, look, don't enter Wike's problem. They must enter. And when they have entered, I've captured them. Give me this to do. Let me return power to PDP. Thank you.
Now, you have just listened to him. So I have come to tell you there is nothing different from him and the people you saw in APC National Rally, because the APC the somebody who sponsored those talk is taking the power. That is what Wike is talking about. Wike is not only going to take the power. Wike have succeeded. Wike have now succeeded in planting a man called Senator Anyanwu. Okay? That Senator Anyanwu become the National Secretary of PDP. It is Wike taking the power. So if, it is Wike taking the power. So Wike already taking the power, and a lot of people don't know. Because these people don't know. What they want to do is to fight Ndi Igbo. And the Fulani are using them. And their target is Peter Obi. So, you see, I am telling you this thing so that other people will also know about it. That this man called Anyanwu is an errand boy to Wike. Wike was the one who sponsored his election as a chairman. Before he became the chairman of the local government. Wike sponsored him. He became chairman. Wike sponsored him. He became House of Assembly member. So it is paddy, godfatherism, PDP they are running now. I am telling you the fact. Today, Wike have manipulated all of them, and nobody knows this history, but I'm telling them now. Wike have manipulated all of them and made this man called Samu Dede Anyanwu the PDP secretary. And a lot of people are still seeking the when Wike is shouting like this, I will take it out. He knows what he's doing. But let me shock them. Election can never take place in Biafra land. So as they are gallivanting and campaigning like this, election will never take place. Look at the kind of people that are losing their life when government attack. Bandit kill Buhari supporter Abdul Isa Kafamata during Kaduna Abuja bandit attack. When we are losing doctors, beautiful doctor, when we are losing people that went to school that will change our generation to come, they are losing somebody who is supporting Buhari. Do you see the price we pay? Do you see the price we pay? Do you see the price we pay for being Nigerian? This is the price we pay for being Nigerian. When they are losing, somebody who supports Buhari as a hero, we are losing doctors. We are losing doctors. You see, some of you don't know that, the Biafra people you see today is something you have never seen before. I want the, one moment. We need to show you the doctors we are losing. When they lose somebody like this, they are also losing somebody like this. They say Bank of Agriculture MD missing after Kaduna train attack. This man now you see as a Bank of Agriculture. What qualification did he have to be manager of Bank of Agriculture? The only qualification is a Fulani man. A Fulani man. A Fulani man. Look at what we lose. Kaduna Abuja train bombing. We lost her. She's a doctor. This is the problem. You trust Nigeria. You enter Nigeria train. You enter adulterated train. You say Nigeria is working. Now you can have train. Look at that. I want you to understand that as this is happening, they are burning our houses in Biafra land. This is how they burn the houses. You see this house here is going to be on flame very soon. Look at them. As bandit is bombing train, bombing train station. This is where all the security here. You see, this is Anambra State. This is Ihala or Imo State, if I'm not mistaken. You see? I want you to look at that. While the federal government sponsored terrorists are bombing people in train, killing them, the security agents are doing their own in Biafra land. This is what they are doing in Biafra land. Now you are going to see this. You see the house on flame. You see the smoke. They have burned this. Now tell me, what did this owner of this house do? Nothing. It is called jihadist war. Now this house is on flame. This one is going to be on flame. This one here is going to be on flame. All the houses in these places, in this area, will be under fire in just a few minutes time. Just watch. Look at it. Look at the house. It's on fire. You see, this house is on fire. This house is on fire. This particular house is also on fire. Did you see anybody talking about it? Did you see any politician talking and condemning the Nigeria security agents who are being used as state actors to kill and burn our communities? I am asking you. You see the reason why we are not going to spare any of them. You see the reason why all these people doing this thing in our land will die. We are in revolution. I want you to tell me, is there any politician who you elected, because they are all criminals? Is there any politician that is condemning what the Nigeria Boko Haram security agents are doing? Did you see it? Captured live on camera. Let me play it again. You see, the houses are there standing. Nobody touched it. Nothing happened to this house. Look at people building. Look at it. While bandit is having a field day in Kaduna, in Abuja. They are here. Look at how many there are. Just watch. Now look at this man here going to burn the house. Look at him. You see, this house is on fire. They are burning the house. This is 28th of March. Yesterday. Look at people, property getting burnt, and the politicians are not talking. The politicians are not talking. You see, that is why, if this is not terrorism, what else is terrorist? What else is terrorism? No, I'm asking you. Did you see any confrontation from there? The answer is no. If this is not jihad, what else is jihad? Sponsored by government. Why the people who are killing Nigerians, conquering our land, are in Abuja and Kaduna and in northern Nigeria, having field day, bombing aeroplane, bombing train station, besieging the airport, nobody is attacking them. Nobody is attacking them. But this is what is coming. Let me play the video. I'm going to play the video again for the last time. You see it? That is how the property was raised down by the Nigeria security, terrorist security. You see, if we didn't get them on camera, they will say, oh, you see it? That is exactly what they are doing. But do you know what your leader, your so-called, your so-called leader, do you know what they are saying? Let me show you what they are saying. Let me show you what they are saying. This is them.
Sineba even eso kwanya. Say jine ive ji nwata ahụ tụhụ onye na nwa. Ọ bụ eto tem ọ bụ na omete ka o so dị ana mana pepa mo yi na akpọ ma nke ọzọ. Sineba nke anwanya mana si nne ji nke anwụ iche mana sineba anya n'ife a na-ekwu. Ọ bụ na ma mere etu anwa. How come I say even Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu since aka adabago.
You can imagine.
Ọka adaba ọka jugo oyi.
So he knows now that why Nnamdi Kanu is talking is because the way they are treating them in Nigeria is not good. By who? He knows that Nnamdi Kanu is talking because of problem. But he cannot confront that problem as elected leader. Elected leader. Because he is getting salary. Because he's getting paid. Is because he is using security. Is because he has a name as a senator. That is how he has nothing to offer as elected leader, as elected official. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. He does not represent his family and his pocket. That is why Oga Sigine. Now ask him, how have you been doing it and what result have you gotten since all this while you are doing it in the way you are doing it?
Etu ndị na-achị Nigeria ga-esi meso mba niile omume ga-eme ka udo dị ejidegoro Nnamdi Kanu tụwa mkpọrọ kịta ekwughị ife a ga-eme isiokwu ime egbebere ugobere na Nigeria. Nsogbu ga-adịkwa, onye ọzọ ga-apụtakwa.
Why are you not coming out? Are you enjoying it? So can you now go back to your constituency or go back to the National Assembly where you come from or whoever you are and tell them that you are coming out if this thing is not solved? You are waiting. When onyosa gaputa, the person will be doing something while you will be waiting for the time to negotiate. Okay, give me presidency. Give me presidency. No, that is why they are coming out. At the end of the day, you are sitting here in a bun sinonogi. Etun mazenam de Kanu se mi adroma. But etu aho se mi adroma is the reason why you are talking today. Etu mazenam de Kanu se mi adroma is the reason you are now wanting to get presidency. Because no one to say me and other and you are still waiting. And I want to ask our legal team, are they briefing our leader that they are burning our houses and killing our children? We want to see and hear his reaction. We have had his reaction, so many reactions. We want to know whether our leader is being briefed that they are killing our people, burning our houses. He is still speaking for Biafra people. Because we don't understand why it is always one thing, one story or another. And is our leader not aware that the Nigeria DSS are killing our people and burning our houses and villages? It will be very interesting to know whether he is being briefed or that, it is only Obiozo's house. When the Fulani burn his house, they brief our leader. Is our leader being briefed of the house? I just showed you now on video yesterday. So we are expecting that on Thursday, when they go to our leader, they should brief our leader that they are burning our houses. At least, if there is no evidence that the house was being burned by the Nigerian security agent, you have seen evidence now. When you go, brief our leader and let us hear the reaction. Why is it that our leader is not reacting to our people that are being? Because I know he will react. These politics should stop. We want our leader to know that they are burning houses. We want him to know. The way that he knew that Obiozo's house was burnt, we want him to know that the last time I checked, our leader don't have anything with Obiozo, but he doesn't represent Obiozo. Obiozo is the class of elite. Our leader doesn't speak for Obiozo. Our leaders speak for ordinary Biafra people who Nigeria have destroyed. That is the people he speaks for. He don't speak for Obiozo. Obiozo is an elite that Nigeria made. So, the last time I checked, our leader cannot represent and speak for Obiozo. So he speaks for the people that you see their houses are being burnt now. So has he been briefed that the houses are being burnt? We want to know that, and because it will be good for Biafrans to know the reaction of our leader through the routine report and all that. And let us see how he will react. Very important. Thank you very much, Mighty Dot, for your super chat. We appreciate you. Speak the truth to power. The dragon, we are doing exactly that. Speaking the truth to power. So we want to know that in this coming Thursday, our leader will react to the House. If the reason why you have not, they are not briefing him or we are not hearing anything is because there is no evidence that the Nigeria security are burning the houses. We have now presented you with evidence. So go and brief him. Let us hear from our leader, and so that Biafra will know. because what is good for the goose is good for the gender, or however they say it. So Obiozo house was born by who knows, and our leader was briefed and it condemned it. We are here. We are now asking our legal team to brief our leader that it's good for the gender. Yes, we are now asking our the legal team to also brief our leader that our houses and women are being killed by the Nigerian security agent, and let us read the reaction. I do not know whether the whole thing is now to defend the political elite. If Okenyonsi, we are going to hear it. If Ngwerenyonsi, we are going to hear it. And our leader is now responding and reacting to the people that are killing us. That is unlike Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So let us know that he is aware of what is going on. Very important. I know that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, didn't know all these things, he's going to be very angry. He's going to be very, very angry that all these things was going on while he was inside and nobody told him. He's going to be very, very angry. So, he need to, we know what we're listening to. We know when we say that, we are not going to take order from him. Yes, we are not going to take order from him because we don't want him. We don't want whatever Biafrans are going to do, that they are going to use it against him. So, but we can listen to a reaction, like the way he reacted to Obiozo's when Hoodlum or Nigeria DSS went to Obiozo's house to burn it. The way he reacted to Obiozo, let us hear him react like that, against the Nigeria state that is now burning our houses and all that. Very, very important. Very, very important, because we know that he's the only person that speak and stand for Biafra people, and it is as a result of his defense for Biafra people that they kidnap him. So he need to be briefed what is going on. Having said that, I want to bring to you that even as the Nigeria government, the Nigeria Fulani government, is funding Taliban in Afghanistan, they can't provide for Nigeria citizens because they don't regard them as a human. So I'm going to tell you what the reaction of Governor Autumn. Thank you very much, Aranero Okoro, for your super chat. We appreciate you. Some actions and speeches of some adult just sound like baby talk. Thank you very much, Aranora. We are going to bring Governor Autumn and let us hear him. I want you to listen.
Better than what we're saying.
Another failed promise by the federal government the state governor wants redeemed is the 10 billion naira resettlement grant for IDPs.
You will recall that more than 3 years, the vice president was here and we went together to visit the IDPs. The 10 billion naira rehabilitation that was promised for Benue State and other states, up to today, we have not gotten anything. The rate of growing.
You didn't hear that? Osibanjo came there in Benue State. They visited IDP camp. They promised 10 billion. Up to today, they have not gotten anything. But all of you saw when the president gave $1 million to Afghanistan Taliban. But he can't give it to Benue people because he is the one sending them to go and kill them and grab their land. Mwa Biafra, thank you for your super chat. Simon, I am confused. Obiozo house is in the same Awo Mama that they burned down. Where was the reaction to the rest of the part of the place? Was it burning when it was burning or something? So of course that is my brother, Mwa Biafra, or my sister. That is the point. The time for us to go and begin to handle this thing holistically has come. I do not know what is special about Obiozo's house being burnt because you see that, like you rightfully said, our mama was raised down. We did not see any reaction. I don't know whether the legal team actually was following up on social media at that time. Today and yesterday again, apart from all the ones that are burning all this while, yesterday again, they have burned this one and we caught them on camera. So we are now advising them that we want to know the reaction of Nnamdi Kanu, because this is the people that because of them, he is in DSS dungeon. He didn't go to DSS dungeon because of Professor Obiozo. Obiozo is a rich man. President even remembered him. President even condemned the attack in Obiozo's house. Did you hear President condemning the attack in our mama by military? Or are you going to see President condemning this attack in these people's house? Or are you going to see any politician condemning the attack? So we want to know. Nnamdi Kanu is not like that. So if you have briefed Nnamdi Kanu about the attack in Obiozo's house, brief him also the attack in ordinary Biafrans residence. That's what we're asking. And of course, I do not need to inform you again that, as we have made it very clear from today, those who went and attacked and burned the houses of Biafra, I told you people, any day any house is burned, go after the politicians who brought them. Because those people that are not talking are the one who bring these people to do that. And when they come like this, you see them shooting. They are not shooting animals. They are shooting our women and our children. So what you have to do is that the way that they have attacked now, we want to see a revenge and defense of our land. Those of you that are now out to make sure that Biafra is restored and defend our land because of this particular video we have showed now, go after those who are in position of power and are not speaking against this particular military carnage, military bombardment, the Boko Haram controlled army killing and burning of houses in our villages and in our cities. Go after the politicians. They are not talking. It is only when we send that particular message, an example, before things will begin to go its way. If we all keep quiet, because that's why I'm asking this question. The people are not talking. We have not had a reaction from our leader, but we are hearing reaction from Obiozo's issue. But every blessed day, they kill our women and children, and nobody's talking. Politicians are not talking. Today, you see that I have taken over Kaduna and Abuja. What did they do? They turn around and accuse IPOB. They say IPOB want to attack president in Abuja. But right there, as the march was going on, bandit was attacking and bombarding train station. They didn't get the intel. The intel did not come to them that the Fulani bandit is on rampage. That the war Dr. Malafia told us some time ago, they have declared it. That particular intelligence and the intel can never come to DSS. It can never come to DSS. The same Abuja that they are telling you that IPOB want to attack Buhari, the same Abuja, the bandit is burning and the bombarding everywhere. The intelligence didn't really leak to them. They did not, they could not tell the people, the trained people that, oh, there is intelligence. Don't go to Kaduna. Now, what did they do? They say they have suspended indefinitely train from Kaduna to Abuja and from Abuja to Kaduna. Is suspending the train the solution to the security? Why don't you hear that the Kaduna person or the Rufai and the Abuja minister and all of them, they have now, they are sending, demanding for the president to send them troop. Like Soludo is boasting, Monday, I'm going to bring security everywhere. Why are you not hearing it? Because the people that are in charge of Kaduna are the ones sponsoring the terrorists to take over your land. Because the people that are in charge of Abuja are the one, You can imagine where Abuja is the capital territory of Nigeria. And from Abuja to Kaduna is just 1 hour. But look at, they don't get intel. They come to give you intel of IPOB, wanting to attack Buhari. And that was why Buhari did not come to Abuja to watch to the stadium. So the fear is real. We don't care whether it is a propaganda or not. They declared war against us. So let them continue to get afraid of Biafra people. At least it means that we are making impact. So let them get afraid. Let them get scared of Biafra. Because we are going to fight this war this time around until we get the head of fighting it. This is not the time. In 1967, we fought for our independence and 3 million people died. And then we went into agreement, into a very frivolous agreement, where they say this 12th state is going to be like this. We agreed to stay in the 12th state country, and then we agreed that any day this agreement is going to change. Any day you are going to change the state, everybody in Nigeria must come together. Fulani went through the back door, took over as military, and begin to use military power to create additional state, to disenfranchise other regions, especially targeting Biafra. And today, it has never been corrected. They breached the agreement we had after the war. And during that time, Daniel F. Young warned them, if you do not treat these children very well, they are going to rise up again. Here we are. And we are rising up with fire, consuming fire. So if you are afraid of Buhari coming out from Abuja to go, it is just the beginning. Because you declare war against us. Even though we know it is just a blackmail to blackmail us, but we are not shaking. You can blackmail us for all we care. After all, the people in Ukraine, are they not bombarding each other? Ukraine and Russia. It is because the price people pay for freedom. What do you do to us? You kill us. You made us become a second-class citizen in Nigeria, but our land is full of natural resources, oil and gas. Philip A. from North Daniel F. I don't know why I always mistake the Daniel F. Young and Philip A. So I'm sorry about that. So Philip F. Young warned them that if you do not treat these people good, their children will rise up against you again. Here we are today in 2022. After how many tens of years, the children of Biafra people have risen up, and there is no going back. This time around, we are even more dangerous, and we're going to be ruthless. Believe me, because we have come to know what it takes to get freedom. We have come to know that freedom does not come in platter of gold. And anybody that is challenging that what we are doing is wrong, we will give you the history of your country. We will give you the history of your country. So on this note, we're going to end the broadcast here. President, you are disturbing me. You need to go back to sleep.
What, Daddy?
You need to go back to sleep, Adam. You are disturbing Daddy.
I'm not stopping.
You're not stopping, but I can hear noise.
I'm going to say...
You want to say hello? What do you have?
I have to tell you something.
What do you want to tell me? You don't know how to play the game?
I know how to play this game.
Oh, you say, hello, everyone, Captain.
Hello, everyone, Captain. Daddy,
yes.
Daddy, I don't know how to... I'm not stopping you.
All right. We are going to end here. That the people we are fighting for, and we are going to fight until there is a place they are going to call their own country they will be proud of, not the one you go to United Kingdom and they will subject you to another interview at the point of entry. That is the kind of Nigeria you have today. So we're going to continue tomorrow, but let me also make it very clear that we are ready to lose everything for Biafra to come, and they don't know how resolute we are going to be and how resolute and how serious we are. Anybody that is going to stand on the way of Biafra, you will be crushed. Thank you very much. May God bless you.
You must listen to her. Of course, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.